Well, got my private plane ride. Now I'm in Houston. Well, I got a 5-hour layover. So, let's show you the Houston clubs. Sorry, I got wisdom tooth coming in, so like, it's all swollen. It's the Club Fly. Okay, so the Club Fly is just a really simple walk in and out kind of convenience store thing. Where you get all these goodie cookies, coffee, they make fresh stuff, sandwiches and cokes. They even have fresh Capri Sun juice. I swear I can't talk. It really hurts. Okay, so there's actually multiple clubs in C. One is my favorite, and then the other one's C1. That's where we're at now. It's really pretty. So the best part of the United Club membership is it's the staff, 100%, especially because they will save your life. You got a little phone room so that you can slip into, kind of like an office. I've actually done a few podcasts in there and stuff like that. There is a ton of seating, but it is pretty well, like, it gets packed real quick. I'm talking standing room only. Not bad. Good food. So, I'm not active duty. I'm not retired military. Well, I didn't even serve. But from what I understand, those are the only two people that are allowed in the USO here in Houston. So, if you have that, then that's a club you can go into. It's pretty quiet. They've got a kitchen. It's kind of small, but I don't know. I know people that enjoy it. I'm trying to give you everything here, even the ones that I can't go into. So, give me a break. Also, I didn't make the cutoff to check my bag, so I'm going to carry it for hours. Getting a good arm workout. So this part of D is all new. It's where everybody else flies out of, kind of like Air Madrid or any of the others. Aero Mexico. So Executive Club allows those airlines. It's a British Airways thing. If you're an American person, you can go in there. If you're flying American, I don't fly American. Oh, Delta does fly out of here. Centurion Lounge. I'm gonna try to sneak and see what happens. Very creepy. Very creepy. I feel very creepy. Okay, so this is the Centurion Lounge, and so if you have the Delta credit card, you can get in here, kind of deal. I don't, because I don't fly Delta, because I don't want to go upside down and inverted like Maverick. My understanding, they have breakfast and things like that. Just not my cup of tea. This bag is getting really heavy. I'm going to switch hands. I mentioned this bag's heavy for the 14th time. So over here in D, you have the KLM Crown Lounge. You know what? I'm sure that they are, what? Do we have a coin now? We got Texas Bitcoin now. But I'm sure their stock went way, way down whenever that TV show came out on Apple TV about the KLM plane getting hijacked. So, yeah. It's right down the street from the male and female prayer rooms. No, that's not a penis, but it sure kind of looks like it. The designer realized that when the sign came out. Either that or it's just a huge joke. So if you fly on any of those, you can also go in here. I don't at all, and I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the good side where United is. So up there is the E Club. Right, so you can take stairs, or the escalator, or the elevator. Let's see if I can get rid of this bag. I told you they're heroes, right? All of them. Everybody who wears a purple scarf now is a hero. For somebody, at least 15 people a day. And they usually sit right up here. He's been a hero for me before. So, lots of seating. They got a small little station over here for snacks. They have a children's playroom that you can come in here and it's very quiet and they can play with blocks, they can do whatever, shoot basketballs, try to figure out where they're going in the world, and learn that they are awesome. So you've got all this seating on this side too. Little nooks and crannies. And that wraps around even over to there. And you got the bar. You got the coffee and all that juice. Lots more seating. That's where they had the good breakfast at. If they had gravy, I would so be down for that. We'll stand in line. You do got bathrooms back here. No, you're not coming in with me. I also was not able to check this bag because they couldn't do that from here. I should have done it at the gate originally, but I don't know, I might as well just keep it now. So FYI, this is the Players Club. That's the gatekeepers. I can't go in there. But if you are flying players in one of the meanest places out of Houston, you can go in there. Almost had it. I thought they were going to let me in just for a second. She's like, let me go. We're not that busy. Yeah, and they said no. There you go. Oh, where do I go? I can go that way. I can go that way. That way goes to my favorite club. That way goes to the other club. Let's go to not my favorite club first, and then we'll come back. No, let's go to my favorite. We're going to my favorite. Yeah. You know, I gotta stop off at my favorite place in the entire airport where I can talk like this, and then it's gone. Shazam. So again, you got this area where they hook you up. Bathrooms over there. Never actually walked back this way. See what's back here. Oh, they have phone booths. That's awesome. I didn't even know that was there. So there's a lot of seating, a lot of little areas, a lot of little tuck back nooks and crannies. Lots of areas in this one where you can be quiet and do work. Of course, they have little bar areas. A little TV lounge back here. Way more seating. Same breakfast, same thing. More seating. And the coffee bar and stuff. And the dessert bar. Yeah, I mentioned they have a lot of seating. Even this place runs out and it gets super busy. We're kind of on the way down from the busy part. Huh. I wonder. Hey, look. We're going to beach. Hey, look. I haven't ever rode this, so I kind of figure I'll time it out and see how long it takes to get to the other terminal, wherever they drop you off at. I just really like driving around the airport. I mean, when can you get that close to a plane? I mean, I still got, 3 hours to go. Huh. That's a little sus. I don't think that's water. It didn't rain. But the fuel truck there, I literally came in right here. Is this where they're kicking us out? Yeah, that's it. Like a private plane. Come on. Got this cowlick going on. It's annoying me. I'm so tired. Full update. New job. Started like literally a couple weeks ago. Literally only done one load. Hasn't been all that great coming in singles, and none of them have been ready. So, I'm actually flying to one, and I'm finding out midpoint that it's not ready. But they better figure it out because this is gonna suck. I know, you guys jumped in because you wanted to see all the clubs. So, let's go to the other one, the last one. So I'm taking the train, and it's about 400,000 degrees on this side. She got her own fan. I wish I had a fan instead of drinking hot coffee. I got one more. So this one is probably it's not the smallest club here. The USO is probably the smallest club. But it is definitely not the biggest. It doesn't have bathrooms in it. It doesn't have anything. I don't even think it has hot food. It's got it. Yeah, let's go look at it. I'll just show you. They got one of them here. So if you've been watching for a minute, so I stopped by one of these places and I just got a bag full of candy and I gave it to the flight attendants, and then we ended up having so much layovers. It was horrible. I ended up finally making my destination, but it was literally hours upon hours of layovers. And whenever I did that, the flight attendants decided, this guy's cool, he's having a bad day, let's get him drunk. And I drank all the Baileys and a few other things that they had in the bar, in the plane, because we were crowd stopped for hours. So yeah, it was a good time. Be responsible, be over 21 and don't drink and drive. That's my thing. Whew. Like I said, not much going on. Get you some OJ and some water. There's a seating area over there. And film booths. I do got hot food though. And this one doesn't have a, oh no, they got some onions in it, it's horrible. I'm gonna have some cereal. Heart healthy. Not really. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a little while longer. But hey, that's all the clubs. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you don't mind hitting the subscribe button, I might be able to get my wife into the Polaris Lounge because we can cross the pond. Please.